Hey everybody, Brandon Swanson here from MVP, and I'm taking a little preview of the Oklahoma Boomer Sooners. 11-2 last season, a trip to the college football playoff. They took on Clemson, and it didn't go well. It just didn't go well, at least not in the second half. The first half, there was some competition. The second half, Clemson ran away with it, and we all saw why Clemson was able to run away with it, because they just about won that national championship game, falling to none other than the Alabama Crimson Tide. But 11-2 last season for the Sooners, and there was so much promise. Look at the offense that they had. Baker Mayfield, 3,700 yards, 36 touchdowns. A guy who had to wait because he transferred from A&M, who's going now, gosh, dang it, we want him back. Well, he ain't coming back. He is staying right where he is, and he's hoping for another great season. Samaje Perine on the ground. I mean, this guy is really, really good, and because Sterling Shepard is no longer a Sooner, he's now at the New York Football Giants. Who's he going to throw to? Who is Baker Mayfield going to throw to? And is he going to have time? There's questions on the offensive line after guys departed there. I mean, that's kind of the thing for this team. I think the offense will still be good, but they need to shore up that offensive line. And then who's going to catch the football? I mean, that's a big part of it. They may have to lean on that ground game, and Perine is going to be a big part of it. Defensively, Charles Tapper, Eric Stryker, and then cornerback Zach Sanchez, they're all gone. And that was the life of that defense. And to say life of a Big 12 defense doesn't happen often, because there really isn't any defense being played. But with Oklahoma, they had just enough last season to go again, 11-2. I think, though, they'll be okay defensively. Offensively, though, they start things off early in the season, Ohio State and TCU. If Oklahoma can beat Ohio State, then I think they have a chance to go on another big run this season. If they lose to Ohio State, or if they drop that game to TCU, I don't know. I just don't think that then you can expect what we saw last season from a team that ended up being great. But, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I think that it'll be very good games against Ohio State and TCU, and I talk about those games because they're early on. Boom, boom, like John Madden would say. Nothing else on a broadcast, but he would say boom quite a bit. I think that if they win those two games, you are looking at a team that is on a mission trying to make it back to the college football playoff. And I think ultimately at the end of the day, Baker Mayfield, he's a guy who comes into this season as a guy on the Heisman watch. We saw what he did last year. I'll repeat his stats, 3,700 yards, 36 touchdowns. He's in my Heisman watch, and he has a chance to boost his numbers and boost his value if he can start out really hot, because he is going against some great quarterbacks and some very good running backs. But this is a team, I think, poised for another good season at Oklahoma. Thanks so much, everybody, for tuning into today's preview. I'm sure you have comments, so make sure you comment down below. Let me know what you think. Are you in favor of the comments I had? Are you not approving of them? Or maybe you agree. Maybe you have your own comments, your own thoughts on how Oklahoma is going to be this season. Let me know down below. And then, of course, over my left shoulder, it's everything that you can follow with MVP and be a part of. And then, of course, I'm sure you know, but I'll tell you again, you can be a patron by heading to our Patreon page, and you get just a little extra each month, and it's a way to support us. And if you really like us, if you really love us, that is something I'm sure you would like to do or certainly be interested in. Again, thank you for all of your support. It's because of you, the fans, that we do what we do, and we certainly appreciate it. We will talk to you again very soon. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.